Hello and welcome back to Court Farm. Right, as you can see, we are headed straight for field 39 and we're going to get some linseed in the ground. This is our new addition to the farm. It is our Cockling Jockey 600. It is a brilliant drill. Now we'll see how the Massey can manage with it, because it is a fairly substantial horsepower for the tractor, but with an 18 kph maximum speed we are struggling a bit. But I mean, can we hit 18? Ooh, 17 is about the closest. Right, so it is struggling a bit, but this will be a long-term drill. We won't ever have to sell it, I don't think. Right, so we do have linseed in the ground, which is brilliant. It needs weeding, it needs rolling. We'll do both of those, and the pH is perfect. Once the linseed goes in the ground, we can actually come in here and spread some sort of nitrogen. I would like to do it as soon as we drill. Now I know I probably could have put manure on first, or slurry or something. I probably should have actually. Bugger. Well, that's fine. We'll try manure after. The problem is, no, you know what, I made a mistake. I should have done some sort of slurry or something spreading first before drilling in, because then any sort of fertilizer that we use after the fact can just fill in the blanks of that which didn't actually get fertilized. So we might have to do that in the future. For this field I'll just have to take the hit and not use something else. But yeah, we'll use a solid fertilizer on it with our massive Amazon spread, 42 meter spread. Should get this field done to fertilize in a matter of minutes, really. As for the drilling, it might take a few more minutes, but that is all right. We do have a very busy March ahead, and April as well, truthfully. The linseed, the only month it can be drilled in the spring, is in March, so we do have to get it in now, which we are doing. Brilliant. What I think I'll do is I'll finish up this field. Now we also need to get some field beans put in to another crop, as well as sugar beet. So those are the three that I want to focus on this month, including the linseed, which we're already well underway with doing. So can I go straight up to... I can do. Oh, look at that. Brilliant. Right, so this will be a lovely, lovely linseed field. Now, I should probably go back up this way. What I might do is I might look into a slurry spreader, actually, before we... Here, I just want to get lined up with the best way possible to go across the field. Because I think I might have a cheeky peek at some... oh, I missed it again. At some slurry spreaders, because... I know this is a bit funny, but I just want to get lined up here so that we can stick a helper off and have a look in the shop. So we will have a look at the sales again. We know what's in there. Nothing really. Yeah, oh, that's going to be so horrendous to look at first, but I will touch it up, I promise. Right, so the linseed is, most importantly, going into the ground. One way or another, it's going in. Now, let's have a look at slurry spreaders, slurry tanks. I still am leaning towards some of these at the end here. I just really don't know. I mean, the Marshall does seem the best option for us, but we'll have to look into it. Because what I'd like to do is look at spreading manure on field 32. Well, no, first I would do a bit of a slurry spread on the canola field to see that it actually does do something, and then at least we could get that worked on. Right, this helper is a bit finicky. Right, well, I think what we need to do is... No, you know what I'm going to do? Because we just got this drill, I'm going to crack on with the drilling myself. I'm going to get as much of the drilling done as I can in this first one. I'm not too fussed if we can't use slurry on the field. I would still like to, but I think we'll do a bit of a time-lapse with this first. I think we'll get this field drilled. We're already drilling this field. I don't know what's going on there. Some weird misbits. It's fine. This field will be linseed the first time around. What it will be afterwards still remains mystery, but we shall see. I will try and rotate crops around really nicely, but right, so what we'll do is we will try and at least finish this field in a bit of a time lapse, and then we can maybe look at some slurry spreaders, because we have so much that we do have to empty the slurry. Actually, that is a priority. Just to get me lined up here one more time, and then I'll have a quick look at the capacity, but it's nearing full. Bloody Nora, 88,333. So what we'll do is we'll get this done. I would have liked to have put some sort of slurry on here to test it out, but we'll do it with the sugar beet. Once we're done drilling the linseed. Alright, once again we are at the shop. We do spend an awful lot of money here, don't we? Time and money, really. Right, so I have decided to let the helper crack on with the rest of the drilling for the linseed, at least to try their best. But yes, we were looking at slurry tankers. Nothing new in the sale as of yet. I will go for the Marshall. It's not the biggest capacity. I don't know. Worst case, we can always get something like this for simply just for holding it. We obviously can't get any sort of spreader for this, but this could be simply just to hold on to it if we run out of room. But I do like this. I like this a lot, and I don't think we can put dribble bar or anything like that on there. It is just a splash plate, but that's fine. This is absolutely perfect for our little crops. I really do think that. I will put the beacon. I'm going to buy it straight outright. We are going to use it, even if we don't notice the initial benefit of it, I suppose. I do quite like those. It's fine. It's going to be absolutely fine. I really am excited for the opportunity to use our organic fertilizer. Really, really want to. We'll go for the Marshall red. We'll keep it red. The little engine there, little pump, can be blue. That's fine. And we'll keep the rims on as that colour. Beautiful. So 14,500, 8,000 meters. It's not massive. It doesn't go massively far either. It goes pretty fast actually for it, but I think that's perfect. Let's buy it. Right, now should be able to hook up. No problem. Beauty. Look at that. Fits it quite well. Right, so we'll head back to the farm. We'll stick the Marshall on the Ford, and we can crack on with some slurry spreading. Alright, we've got the Ford attached to the Marshall, and we'll get reversed in here to the pit, and we'll take this. Initially we'll do this first run of slurry. Look, you can see it going down to a manageable level. So that is 8,000 litres of slurry in the tanker. Now I'm wondering how far that actually will go. So as you can see, oh, have they stopped? Oh no, he's cracking on. Must be just about done. That helper must be nearly complete. Right, so we do have an 8 meter. Do we have to do anything? Unfolding or anything? Nope, we just crack on with it. So I think for this first time... Oh wow, look at that. For the first time, I think I will... completely lost my train of thought there. Yeah, I'm gonna just do a headland here of manure and see, and I don't know, the organic fertilizer I really want to... Actually, you know what's good? I can actually go all the way over here, and I can drill all the way up to the hedge now. So I'm going to do this part. I'm going to get this part nice and manured as well. Look at that. Because we are going to put a hedge in here still. Have not yet, but we will. Nice neighbours, though. People who bought that. Very nice. Right, so what I was... Oh, right. What I was going to say is we don't have to necessarily fuss about with changing application rate. I don't even think we can with precision farming. No, we can only deactivate... we can only deactivate automatic application. We can't actually change it to double application. Somebody did mention that in a comment. I was like, oh, brilliant idea, but then it dawned on me. I'm like, wait, no, you can't do that. Let's have a look. So nitrogen's at 95 versus it was at 10. So here's my hoping that I haven't overdone it. Because you can do it. You can add too much, apparently. Too much organic fertilizer. I'm just going straight across this way. Yeah, go straight across this way. We'll just see what happens. We'll see what happens. The big thing is, the most important thing is that I do think it's working. One, it is helping the crop, so it's still going to work. So my plan now is once we drill in or plant in our sugar beets, we should find out. We should find out how well the nitrogen's working. The slurry in this case, and we're empty now, so we'll go fill up again. It is only small, 8,000 litres. I think the helper's just finished. We will have a cheeky peek on how they're doing, and but very quickly first I'll just wrap up this slurry spreading and get it stuck on another field. Alright, so we're just getting the roller lowered down. I decided to get this process started. I will get the helper on. What's just happened there? That's a bit funny. It's like it's rolled the grass in between. Right, yeah, we'll get that fixed up later once this is all done. What are you blocked? You know, you're alright. He's alright. Alright, we'll put the drill, actually, because the next time we'll need it, we'll put it over here by the field bean field. We'll change it to field beans as well. There we go, that should be field beans. 1100 litres should be alright as well for the seed rate. I will just stick it in the field. What I'm going to do now that the helper is on the rolling, the reason I'm going to put this here is because I'm going to head to the shop and lease out a planter. Now, I think when my man David Van Mol had made the edit for Court Farm for me, he included the ability to drill, plant with all drills. So you can plant with a drill, which I don't really want to do. I'd rather keep it as a planter, even if we have the ability to do so. I'd rather not. So I will head to the shop, lease out a planter, and see you back here shortly. And once again, we are at the shop. Welcome. Right, let's have a look at sales again. No, nothing. We will go to planters, and we'll find this little mod that I found. It is a direct seed, which is fantastic, and it does do all the crops we need. So luckily, all the planting crops can't be done with the planters, but all the drilled and planting crops can be done with a drill. But I would like to keep it separate. This thing is 5 meters, but it's kind of it scrunches out and scrunches in like an accordion. So that is very handy. Now it does do only 12 kph, but really we're just using it for the odd sugar beet harvest here and there. Also, we have the option to do some corn with it as well. Oh, we can do canola with it, but we really just need it for the root crops, and maybe another drill if we are busy, right? We might need to, so we'll see. Let's get this right. So I'm going to lease it. How much to lease? Blimey, it's inexpensive. I think I'm going to lease to own this item, because I haven't decided if I want to. Remove markers, yeah, remove that. Rather have the platform, that's nice. We'll go for the John Deere green. We have a few bit of kit from John Deere, but not too many. I don't think that a tractor from John Deere would be the next purchase, but let's not get into that. Tractors are a ways away yet, but I do have one in mind. Haha. I'll show you actually in a minute. I'm excited about it. I haven't used them very much, but anyways, this is perfect. We will lease it out for 623. This is something I could definitely see us keeping, actually. I might lease it to own. It is only £12,000 to purchase, but I want to see how it performs before I get carried away. But I think we'll get that switched to sugar beet straight away. I do think that that width is fine, because it does, here I'll show you, it does fold out probably quite well. That's not 5 meters. There's no bloody way. Is that 5 meters? Oh, it's not going to fit. It's not going to fit through the gate. How is that 5 meters? That something seems a bit off about this. Strange. Right, so we can put fertilizer in as well. Right, well, we do have seed at the farm, and we do have fertilizer, I believe, as well, so we won't buy any. If we do need, we can rip down at the landy, but that's very strange. I swore it was... Oh, sorry, mate. I swore it was the style where you could unfold it like an accordion, but it would seem as not. Is that 5 meters? Strange. Right, well, tell you what, if it fits in the gate at the farm, happy days. If not, we'll have to see you back down at the shop for a new planter. Alright, so just by looking at it, I don't think it's going to fit through there, so we'll have to go through the farm this way. Now, if we are just leasing it, it's not a problem. Even if we do buy it, it's not a problem, really. We just want to ensure that it fits nicely through here. Right, we do need to... Oh, we're not quite close now. We'll have to try and see how strong we are. Just... oh, God. Is that close enough? No. Be very strong. We're very strong. Get this here. We just have to... There we go. Oh, brilliant. Okay, so we'll put that in there. We'll empty out whatever seed extra we have and put it into our other drill. We do have the option to add in some fertilizer, so we do have our spreader there. How much is in there, actually? Right, just over 1,000 litres. Do we have another bag of fertilizer anywhere? No, I think it's all lime on the... Right, okay. What we'll do is I'll very quickly get this emptied out. I'll get a bag emptied out of here. I'll put it into there. Now, I know that... No, you know what? No, let's try just drilling directly. Because then that's less of a faff as well. But we'll just navigate through here. We'll just go around this way. We do have to be very careful when this crop becomes an actual crop. So barley, for example. Maybe we should leave a path round. No, we'll just be conscientious, so we'll be aware of it. Should be absolutely fine. Right, so we do have sugar beet enabled. And I believe I saw a notification that the helper had finished. Let's see how well they've done. Just up over here on the linseed, which is going to be lovely when it does grow in. It's alright, we can get the far side there worked on as well. Just get spun round. Yeah, we'll do a fair bit of tidying when we return. Just lower it down for this bit here. Yeah, so we'll get the helper on this, and we'll get the planting done for the sugar beets. And ideally, I would like to get that all done. I would like to get the 3 crops done that I wanted to get done in March done, at the very least. So that's to say the linseed here, and then the sugar beet, and then the field bean. So I'll just let that helper... Oh my goodness, you dizzy bugger, you. Nearly. Right, let's get that... What's going on? Get that lowered down. Okay, now we should be... What is... Are you having a laugh, mate? I don't understand. Right, okay, we're nearly there, We can fix all this up. We'll have to fix all this up when the time comes, but Unbelievable. Right, I'm just going to step away, see what happens. Right, so we get this lowered down and fired up, and we should be... Nice, we should be putting in some sugar beet. That is exciting. Exhilarating, rather. Now, the nitrogen is rubbish. Okay, we probably could have put in the fertilizer directly into here, but it's fine. We have our magnificent Amazon spreader, which we'll have to use on all the fields anyway, so we might as well just use that for all the fields, indeed. Perhaps in the future we can look into adding in fertilizer to this, but you know what, this is brilliant. And I know it's slow at 12 meters. Oh right, I'm going to try and get as much width out of this as I can. Now it is a direct drill, so I'm really hoping that it can do the bits up there all the way to the fence, because we don't, or all the way to the hedge rather, we don't need that area here with the grass, because we're not using that linseed field anymore, or that, well, what was once a linseed field. Oh brilliant, look at that, comes all the way up. Yeah, we'll go all the way up to here. We'll run it straight along here as well, as it should have been in the first place. That is magnificent. Just take it all the way that we can. And we'll put a nice curve just like that. Brilliant. I am looking forward to this sugar beet harvest. It's not going to be as high powered as you might think. I don't want to spend a lot of cash on the harvesting. Just to lease out one of the big harvesters can somewhere be upwards of £25,000 just to lease the unit. I have my eyes on something a bit different, a mod I've wanted to use for a long time, but it just never was appropriate for anything until now. So this is a perfect opportunity. So what I'll do is I will get this planting done in a time lapse, see how long it takes us to get done. You know what I'm going to do very quickly before I do this? I am going to officially put hedging over here just to make it more official, because it's bothering me. Right, so I think maybe bushes might be the better option. Let's see, how does a hedge look? Oh, it's not quite tall enough, is it? That's better, but it's not. Oh, that's the same one. I thought it was different for some reason. Is there any nice brick? Nice stone wall, but we don't really want a stone wall. I want to kind of keep the... Here, we'll just do some cheeky bushes or something. Let's see how... Nope. That's about the right height. I'll just go straight across like that. Look at that. Absolutely brilliant. Nice and filled in. Right, once we see it from this side, it should be absolutely fine. It's not perfect by any means, but it does block it off, so happy days. Oh, it looks like rubbish. Maybe I should put a hedge in as well. Oh my goodness. Right, let's see. Oh no. Right, so it's going to cost even more to put this bloody hedge in, but I think I will do it. Where is it now? Paint, no. Decoration again. It's like £2,000 for a hedge that we're not going to ever see. That's fine. Just like that. There we go. Because that's better. Put the few bushes in like that, and it looks alright. Happy days. Alright, we'll crack on with the planting. Alright, the last bit of sugar beet to be planted is now completed. Fantastic. Now, if I look around, it looks like everything is nicely done. So we'll have a look at our 2 new crops. So we've got 39, and we can, I don't know, maybe should we number these? Should we just number them like 1, 2 or something? I think, yeah, we'll see how it goes. There is a small area there that I can get up to. But, oh, you know what? Let's do it. Let's just do the whole thing. Let's do as much of it as we can. So I'll finish this. I'm going to take the planter over towards the drill, empty out the rest of the seed. I will return this drill. I'm not going to keep it as a lease to own. If we do need to lease it out in the future, if we do want to lease this same one again, it's going to be another £600 to lease. So very, very inexpensive if we so choose to use it again. See, maybe touch up this side here as well if I can. Goes close to the hedge. Alright, seems that's it. But that is very good. So that's a little bit extra there. And happy days. So yes, we'll get the seed emptied out towards the our actual drill over there. And, oh right, we've got to finish up the rolling. Right, so for the rest of March, here's the plan. Finish the rolling in the linseed, get the roller on the sugar beet, and if we have time, get the future field bean crop all spread with manure. So we'll get this returned. We'll see you in a moment. Alright, so we are just wrapping up the rolling here in the linseed field. Now, I think I did get it all. Oh, I did miss a tiny bit there. Let's go back for it real quick. There we are. So I've just entered the first person view, so it does tend to be a bit shifty when you first do, but right, there we go. We are all rolled. So now we can actually go into the sugar beet field, which is the plan here. Get that rolled as well. Kind of a cheeky, nice little chill way, I suppose, to wrap up the episode. And then, of course, in the next we do have a few more crops to drill in, so we will be into April by then. So we'll have a look at all the calendar and all that before we end fully on the episode, but for now we will crack on with a bit of a little rolling time lapse. Alright, so I'm gonna just let a helper kind of finish and I'll tidy up. I've already missed bits here and there, so I can tidy it all up later on. But I do want to look at the calendar before we move on from this episode, because as you can see there are a few things that can only be drilled in March. Sugar beet has gone in because I did want to get it in sort of first. I really wanted to, yeah, put it in the ground. At least it's there. You're still blocked. I know you're right. That's done, because the sooner it's ready to harvest, the better, because then we can at least get it out of the ground slowly but surely, because there is a bit of a nice period for harvesting, a couple of months at least. Whereas something like the linseed can only go in 1 month, and then we do have 3 months to harvest. So, which I'd like to harvest as soon as possible, but I reckon because we put it in March, it's going to be ready in September, because we didn't put it in as a winter crop. So we'll see about that. And then if we look at the map itself, we've got the alfalfa continues to grow. We will let's see, where is it in its, oh, what am I looking for here? Oh right, I have to check it. So it's just growing. So it will be ready very soon, I reckon. And then we have sugar beets here, linseed here, and I do have plans for all the other crops. So everything else can... Whoa, blimey. Sorry. Just saw that last second. Actually, I can refer to my notes here as I keep a watchful eye on my helper there. Refer to what we have ready for planting. As you know, we have sugar beets in this field. Now, that's for March. We could have done field beans in 32, but that doesn't have to be done today. It can be done for 3 months, and then harvesting in the autumn as well. So we'll do that in April. Hopefully it'll push that till October, and then we can have a bit more time to harvest the sugar beet. In April, we're going to be looking at converting 31 to grass. That's the plan for that. We could do it this month as well, but again, doesn't matter. It'll grow. And then barley as well, we can do in April, which is fine. Which is absolutely fine. And I reckon that'll be this area here. So we'll harvest the alfalfa, put in the barley. So there's the plan. Very exciting, and barley is good for April as well. Last month to do it, but it should be fine for August time. Would have been nice. Oh, sorry, mate. Sorry again. Would have been nice to get it in beforehand. What's going on? Right, well, I will tend to the helper, but for now, this is where we'll leave the episode. What an absolutely beautiful, beautiful, beautiful March. Beautiful clouds, beautiful scenery, getting the farming done. Fantastic. Right. As always, thank you so much for watching. If you did enjoy the video, a cheeky thumbs up really does help, and please subscribe if you enjoy what you're watching. Until the next one, please do take care, and bye for now.